Children, welcome to the class. Today we will learn EVS chapter 18, No Place for Us. In this chapter we are going to study about a person named Jatryabhai and how his life changes from when he moved from his village to another town. Okay, so before coming to the chapter, let us learn what is migration. So as I said, migration means the movement of people or animals from one place to another in search of opportunities. In search of opportunities, better education or better lifestyle, people move from one place to another. Birds also, animals also, you have seen them moving from one place to another during particular seasons. So what is migration? First we will learn. Migration means, here we are learning about humans. So migration is the movement of people from one place to another. So for various reasons people migrate, maybe for better education, for job, for or hospitalization also. People, you can see nowadays they go from one place to another. So all these reasons people migrate. So here we are going to study about a person named Jatryabhai, and this Jatryabhai is from Khedi village. He is from a village and he has moved to a Mumbai and he is living in a slum. You know what is a slum? Where lots of people, poor people, they live together and their lifestyle is very pathetic in this area. So they don't have any proper facilities, they don't have enough water to drink also. The urban life, when we say, or the life in towns, when we say, you know, it's we are also living in town, you know, it's very happy life. You have lot of facilities and all. We have better roads, better schools. So what we think is in a much better way, but for the poor people, those who are ordinary workers, their lifestyle is very difficult in an urban area. So let us take this chapter now, children. Go to page number 165. Let me read. Jatryabhai, please open the textbook. Jatryabhai was sitting at the door with his daughter Jimli. They were waiting for Sidhya. So Jatryabhai is living with his two children. It was almost night, but Sidhya had not come home. 2 years back, Jatrya's family came to Mumbai from Sinduri village. Here they only knew the family of a distant relative. So they were from a Khedi village at first, then they moved to Sinduri village. From there they came to Mumbai. Here they don't have any friends, only a distant relative is there. They don't have any relatives. So you know, children, when people are living in villages, there are a number of people they know, lot of people, all the villagers have friends. They know each other, they communicate, they get help from each other. But when you live in cities, especially ordinary, those who are living in very poor backgrounds, they don't know much people also. Now, with their help, Jatryabhai began to repair torn fishing nets. So he got a job. What was his job? Repairing the fishing nets. But the money he got was not enough. The money, whatever he's paid for that, was very less. They had to pay for medicines, food, school fees and rent for the house. Here they even had to buy water. So what we are saying about the life in city is very expensive for Jatryabhai. They have to pay for everything. You know, when we are coming from a village to town, if you don't have enough money, we are getting house for rent. So rent we have to pay, monthly rent we have to pay, then all the things, medicines, then food, then even water we have to buy and drink. For all this purpose, is this money enough? No, because his job is what? Repairing the fishing nets. Now young Sidhya also had to work in the nearby fish factory to earn some money. So his child is also helping him. He is working in a nearby fish factory. From 4 o'clock till 7 o'clock in the morning, he cleaned and sorted the big and small fish. So So when the fish is caught, they're coming to a factory where small and big fishes are sorted. Then he would come home, take a nap and go to school in the afternoon. In the evening, he would wander around the vegetable market. He would help some Memsa to carry her bags. So Jatryabhai's child also helped his parent by doing odd jobs. First he is going in the morning to a factory where he sort the fishes. Then second job he is doing is what? He helped the ladies or elder women who came to market to buy vegetables. So they helped to carry the bags. The boy helped to carry the bags. And that way also he gets some money. Then he would help sometimes he go to railway station and pick up empty bottles and newspaper to sell to the kabadi wala. Somehow they were managing their life in the city. So living in cities is very expensive, as we already said. So the parent, whatever Jatryabhai is earning is very less amount. So the child is also helping the parent by doing different kinds of jobs. So what are the different jobs he do? He go to railway station, then pick the empty bottles, then he helped women, elder women to carry their bags, then he go early morning from 4 to 7 he is working in a factory to sort the fish. All this will earn him a small amount of money only, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, that much only all this work is giving him. But that also cost what? That also add to their life. That is given to his father, and again somehow they manage their needs in the town. It was night, but Sidhya had not come home. Jimli was watching a dance on TV through the neighbor's window. So as we said, in the cities facilities are much higher, but for Jatriya there is no such facilities. His daughter is watching TV at the neighbor's house, looking through the window. Jatri did not like watching TV. Here everything was so different. Here everything is so different means what, children? The way he live in village was much better. Yes, he has lot of friends. The life was much better means what again? Yeah, food items especially. They get lot of vegetables at a cheaper price, so they can grow in their own land. There is cattle, so they provide them with milk. Then for medicines also, normally villagers took some herbs and they normally adjust with those herbs, Ayurvedic medicines and all. Then they don't have to pay rent. Here everything is what? Very expensive, and it's very difficult to meet the ends. The day would pass running around for work, but the evening brought back old memories. So Jatryabhai felt very sad in the evening, because daytime they don't have time at all. They are running for their work, and in the evening only they feel that old days. They feel the memory. They remember about their old life in village. Okay. Now let us see the life in cities, children. For the people who are very poor, those who are earning very less amount of money, they live in this kind of slums. You can see the life of people who are living in slum areas. There is no proper drainage. The houses are all tin and clothes only they may cover the area. It's so dirty, and all the animals also, dogs, they also live along with them. So it's such a bad condition, bad living condition these people have. Now the house also you can see, it's all roofed with tin. So what will happen? It is very hot inside. So they don't have enough fresh air, they don't have enough water to drink, pure water to drink. So the life condition in urban areas for these people are very bad. Now let us see how the villages, in their villages, how they live. Now before coming there, think and tell questions are given that we will do on class. Next is remembering old days. Jatryabhai was born in Khedi village in the middle of thick green jungles and hills. His people had been living here for many years, even before his grandfather was born. That means this person was living in the village for a very old time. His parents, grandparents are all living in this region, in this particular Khedi village. So what is that means he has a happy life over there. Yes, there was peace in Jatriya's village, but not silence. So you can also see when we go to your grandparents' house or when we go to the rural areas, in the morning when you wake up, you feel much better. Yes, the air is so pure, fresh, the greeneries, the chirping of birds, murmuring of leaves, all this makes our life very happy. Yes, children? So that is so beautiful living in village. So Jatryabhai was remembering all those old days. People did farming. They would go to the nearby forest, chatting and singing together to collect wild fruits, roots and dried wood. So mainly the job for the people in villages were what? Cultivation. They do grow crops. Then they have cattle. They have stables. Then they rear cattle over there. Then they do lot of creative work, handicrafts, lot of work they do, different kinds of work they do, all with enjoyment. It was fun for them because there are a lot of friends for them. All villages, they make a group and they live together, 15 or 20 families, they know each other. They celebrate their festivals very well. You can see them celebrating different festivals. Then the life is so happy for children as well as for the elder ones. So what kind of work they do? They do farming. They collect the dry fruits and they go and collect fruits and wood for firewood. Firewood also they collect. Then in the evening you can see they sing and chat together in the under the tree. Then they dance together during festivals. They play flute and dole. Okay, dole, to make pots of clay and bamboo to recognize birds and imitate their sounds. Okay, all this make them very happy in the villages. Some of those they would sell into the town across the river. With that money they would buy salt, oil, rice and some clothes. So their needs are very less there. Their need is very less. Whatever we buy from here, whatever things we buy, they don't require that much things. They are very happy with their village life. So they do farming, they have crops and vegetables. Only thing they need is some oil, some salt that they buy with the surplus food they make, surplus crops they have, they go and sell it in the market and buy salt, rice and oil, whatever their requirements are. The remaining things are all available in the village itself. It was a village, but people here lived together like a big family. So in the villages when you go, you can see they ask from when did you came, how are you and all. Yeah, when we move to the village, when we go to the rural areas, but when you are living in towns, nobody will ask you. Yes, no one will talk to each other. If they are very close friends to you, then only they will talk. Jatryabhai's sister was married in the same village but helped each other in good and bad times. The elders would arrange wedding and settle quarrels. So in the villages you can see elders arrange marriages. They settle the disputes. Any kind of disputes occur, they settle that also. Jatryabhai was now a strong young man. He worked hard in the fields and caught fish from the big river. He and his friends would go to the forest to collect fruits, roots and plants for medicines and fish from the river to sell these in the town. So now we are talking about Jatryabhai's young age. So in those times Jatryabhai do what? In the villages he caught fish from the river, then he do a lot of hard works like collecting fruits, roots and plants for medicines. Then he worked in field and then whatever produce he has, whatever products he has, he sells that in the market. During festival time, Jatryabhai would dance and play the drum with boys and girls of his age. So you can see here how happy his life was when he was living in the village. So that is why he is remembering all those old days in the slum where he is living now. There is no such facilities. They are living density of population. Number of people living in the area means lot of people are living together in cities, and that is not your friends also. They are all strangers. They don't talk to each other. Okay, so we don't have any such friends for these people. But in the villages, they all live like a family. So children, hope you all understood this till this. Please go through the chapter. See you in the next class. Thank you.